Hey, it's you! Come on in, your chair's waiting for you.
We have our first soap today from Noble Otter.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
And this is Elaine Stretch, and on Wednesdays and Saturdays...
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, it's good to see you. Come on in, I'm excited today.
Me
It's
too.
been a long time, and we have our first episode today from Noble Otter. I'm not
Finally
sure how
made
it's
it.
been this long, but
I know.
I'm excited, and for our mention
Mention
today...
today.
Boy, Sterling Soap does it right when it comes to fall, y'all, where value meets quality. And I just want to show you, this is funny. This came out a month ago. Normally, we don't attack our aftershaves quite like this, but we have already used that much of it,
Yeah,
y'all.
normally it's 2 about here, so we clearly have been enjoying
If
it.
you like the pumpkin spice, so do we.
We like to throw it on right before bed. It's just a nice, calm end of the day.
Take a walk through the leaves and stuff, y'all. You could do a lot worse. And we noticed they had a line of bar soaps for which they do not make a shaving soap, so they are legal for us to
Yes,
smell.
we can give them a whiff just
Here
for
on
you.
the Barbershop Duet. And this one is roasting chestnuts. And y'all, this is a $5 bar of soap, y'all. Are you kidding me? This lasts us a month.
It's sturdy. Yeah? I don't know if I've ever smelled roasting chestnuts.
Oh, and
I know
there's
the song on the
actually-
campfire.
right, there's actually a little bit of copy on the sales page.
Oh.
It's exactly what you think it is. A warm, crackling fire with notes of vetiver, cedar, and sandalwood, and of course, chestnuts.
Ooh, I do. I feel like I get the outside of the chestnut.
Ooh, I just wish these bars were a little smaller so we could go through them all before Christmas, but I don't think the two of us are going to be able to make all 4 of these bars that we got before Christmas
But it
hits.
does smell really good.
We better start getting dirtier or something. But
right? We got to take 4 more showers a day.
It's stunning, y'all. It's
It really hits
lovely,
this time of
calming
year. I
scent.
have to say, it's the perfect transition from fall to winter, whatever this smell is.
And you ready for the autumnal whiff? Everybody smell both
wait
of
for
these
it.
together.
Yeah, they're friends. I gotta say, pumpkin and chestnuts are not bad.
Y'all, come on in.
The spice-
Thanksgiving dinner is ready, right? Are you
There's
kidding
oddly
me?
a brightness to this. I was thinking
Yeah.
because of all the woods, it'd be a little darker, but it does. There's something that's bright and clean at the end.
Sometimes the right little touch of vetiver can do amazing things.
It does.
y'all.
I gotta say, these bar soaps, they have some fun, festive ones.
Right. And just to put it on your radar, Sterling let us know that they have a soap called Friends Till the End that is coming out that is in honor of their 4-legged animal friends. So
Our little
we
friends.
will be covering that on the show very soon, and we're very excited because part of the proceeds for that are going to go to their local animal shelters and rescues.
Aw,
I know,
perfect.
right? Thanks, Rod.
It's
Mandy.
close to the heart. Yeah. So for today's soap, I actually did not have anything to do with this. This was all on Marcus here. He found it. He
Yeah.
showed me the label is gorgeous, but
went
I
over
don't
to
know
the
much.
Noble Otter site, and it's beautiful, y'all. I spent some time picking this one out. A little bit booked by its cover, a little bit
I can
because I
see
knew
why.
we had winter coming, and I was just beguiled by this list of scent notes. But I don't remember them.
It's been a
'cause
while.
It's been a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
while,
But
but I
that's kinda
do
fun.
remember that it was a little bit more on the cooler mentholy. I think there's eucalyptus in it.
Definitely winter. I get
Kind
it.
of a thing, and I'm just always excited to try a new artisan who is beloved in the community
True.
because
So
Noble
true.
Otter is a name that's been echoing around here for weeks and
Yeah, we
weeks. So
finally get it off the piano.
I'm so excited. Let's meet
meet
the
the
soap. All right, so this will give you an insight into my insanity. From the sales page, it starts with this. Ready? Summers? Ugh. Who enjoys the heat?
No one. Bring back the cold air of winter with Northern Elixer. We're going to stop there because then it goes right to
Oh,
scent
you're
notes.
right. It does.
No,
We
no,
want
no,
one of
no.
those. So this goes right into
No
summer.
peeking.
Y'all, I am excited about this because
Yes.
there was a week a few weeks ago where we were having a heat spell and our air, like the heat spell where your phone goes off, that
Right,
kind of heat
it
spell.
definitely.
And our air conditioner broke.
I swear it was fall, but no.
If you think we didn't go running for the menthol in our cabinet, we did. And it was actually really helpful. So I'm kind of excited that this one
Yeah.
might have a little bit of that cooling effect. I don't
Approaching
know.
our winter vibes, but obviously just the northern lights on it is
Right.
gorgeous. So even that might just be fun.
Right, and we got this one from the wet shaving store, so let's unbox it. All right, we had to pop the top to know what it was, but we promised we did not open or pre-smell the soap. We
No.
have very strict rules here in the Barbershop Duet, but y'all,
Look how pretty.
book by its cover. Y'all, this was a giant part of why I chose this. Look at that label. Isn't that beautiful? beautiful. And I have learned, I mean, haven't you, that they do smell as good as their labels look?
I gotta say.
I know it's a weird phenomenon.
But sometimes it puts you in like the visualization lane of like what the soap could be personified from.
Right. I always think of these as movie posters. Like when you see them, it gives you an idea of the adventure you're about to. Oh, look at that.
And a side label. We're fans of that, gotta say.
Gold embossed, so you see the
I don't know if you can see it on the camera,
in the light. When the label is this luxurious, you just know you might be in for something special. Let's have a first impression.
Is it your turn?
All right, you gonna trust me with this one?
I think so. I think it's a perfect one to be approaching winter.
And I wore this because it made me think of Hoth.
Oh,
which
see,
should have
there
been
you
called
go.
Colth. But anyway, that's from the Family Guy. All right. Oh, here we go. I'm excited.
I hope we haven't built it up too much. I'm excited.
Yeah, there is something about fall that makes you long for winter, isn't there?
It does. That perfect transition, like
you
leeway.
feel the little chill in the air, and you're looking forward to the frost on the roofs, right? Let's see what this brings.
Let's see if that brings that to life here. Oh.
I was expecting a lighter pour with the lighter scent notes, but look at this. It's beautiful.
That's always
it's
kind of
like,
fun.
Yeah, a little beigey.
Intriguing. Oh, we got the head nod, the eyes closing.
Y'all. I thought I knew.
No?
I thought I had a sense of what this was going to smell like,
Winter-ish?
but I did not.
Is it colorful, like the Northern Lights kind of colors?
Oh, it's beautiful. Because it has the lights of the Northern Lights, for sure. It has me thinking up in eucalyptus and menthols and those beautiful things.
Yeah.
And what I love best, there's a whole second side of this that I was not expecting.
Oh.
That's the grounding of it. Ooh. The spicier, the darker things that pull against those lighter things. Sarah!
Okay, let's see. Oh, you can really smell the menthol, but I like that.
Yes.
But it, like, whatever the menthol does goes right to the back of your nose, and it brings the spice with it, that undertone.
I just thought, I don't know why.
You woke up to,
but I thought this was going to be a little more like a Vicks Vapor Rub kind of experience of just the menthols and those kind of cools. Y'all, no! It's bringing all of those beautiful things that are almost too high and frosty to see, and it's bringing them down.
How is it so, like, you know, the menthol, but it's also warm? It's like icy hot, where it gets hot.
Y'all.
There's something in there that's like a spice under it.
Like a tonka or something that's grounding it in a beautiful reality. Almost like when you have a super cold peppermint along with a super rich chocolate. That's the experience I'm getting with this.
Actually, you know, like I have peppermint tea and it's hot tea, but the peppermint's the icy hit. There's something about that, like underneath, almost like with cinnamon, but it's not cinnamon. It's got to be a friend of cinnamon. I don't know.
Y'all, my brain just said like the cold, the peppermint, the menthol, the eucalyptus are only going to be as good as the warming spices that bring them out.
Mm-hmm. There's something of like an herb in there. What is that?
That's what's got me charmed. Just charmed, because it is. It's both sides. It's the ground as well as the sky.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Before we cave and look at the scent notes, there might be some answers in the lather.
This is our Vanulay barbershop bowl and my Yaki brush. People tend to ask, she loves mint. That's so funny.
I know, she does. She wakes up for mint and she wakes up for Anamalic musk.
Yeah, those two are
But you can probably figure that one out.
But that's funny. I was like, why is she sitting? Oh, things are happening.
You know what I love? I love that of this, the last maybe month of episodes that we've done, this is both the most expected and the most unexpected at the same time. I just wasn't expecting the grounding spices. Even earthy. There's just an earthy quality to this that just, whoa, it's just lighting up my imagination. Yeah. Now, what are you getting in that lather?
Things are definitely, I mean, it's definitely, you can get in the menthol. So if you're somebody that's not a menthol fan, it is totally intertwined in there. Yeah. But in a peppermint kind of way. Like, I thought it was going to be more explosive in the lather, but it's actually still pretty tame. Like, it's kind of close to the...
Yeah. Huh. You know, a lot of times things just like break open and become kind of almost transformative in the lather. I am loving that this doesn't go much farther than
I get a little more eucalyptus maybe. Like there's something else in there.
Yeah,
and then there's something lighter. I don't know if it's like a powdery or a different floral or something. No?
Whoa.
I get you.
And it's not like a dry, y'all, that's balancing out the menthol and the peppermint. It's a sweet. I'm just not sure how they're doing it. It's a spicy, earthy, dark kind of sweet. And whoa, like a tonka almost, or almost bordering on chocolate. What are you getting?
Yeah, it's funny. Like parts of it got calmer and parts of it got more spread out.
Right.
But I'm trying to find what. There's something in here I haven't figured out yet.
Oh.
It's not sweet. It's maybe a little floral. It's like the feminine side woke up.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh.
There's something new that was added, but I can't figure out what it is.
It is. It's a lovely bracing feminine.
It's not florally, but it's close.
Think of how you would make peppermint a little bit feminine, and that's in here. I think it's a little tiny bit of floral and a little of whatever that sweet.
It's not like a berry or a
balancing it out.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, there's something. It's a little bit of the feminine side. I don't think it's a berry.
No.
It's something close.
But you know what? I don't know if it's alphabetical, but there is a list!
Hey!
There's something almost greeny, minty, something.
Right, it's not just the eucalyptus. There's something else.
Okay, here we go. Let's dive
we'll
into
give
the
into the
sales
notes
page here.
We can read the top now.
Yes, with notes of eucalyptus.
Got it.
Peppermint.
Got it. That's what it was.
Lavender.
Duh.
Lavender. Cedarwood.
Totally there.
Vetiver. And frost.
Ooh, I wanted to say aqua, but I knew that wasn't it. It wasn't aquatic. But duh, it's like the smell of snow, you know?
That's what I love about the scent world. Y'all, frost is just frozen water. What does it smell like? What does it smell like? We all know.
It's not aquatic. It's
we all know
else.
that frost has that like bracing, minty, cold air. Like whatever that is. I love they just called it frost.
But it's there. It is there.
I bet
can
you
tell.
that's where a little bit of floral is hiding.
It
I
might
bet you
be.
it's in the
Unless
frost.
it's the lavender that I was just trying to figure out.
Because
But
there are
that's...
some white flowers, y'all, that give me that frosty feeling. Like crazy.
And they're not sweeter. I don't know how that can be, but they're not.
And you know what's funny with vetiver is that it just is there a tiny bit to grab the other things and hold them together in a beautiful way. Eucalyptus. Do you get the eucalyptus? Now we live right behind a giant eucalyptus grove, so we know.
Yeah, it's definitely more peppermint than eucalyptus, but it's right behind it.
Yeah, for sure.
But I gotta say, look at this ladder. It's our first Noble Otter lather, and it's quite a thing.
I'm gonna comment on lather. We don't do it here at the Barbershop Duet, but I'm gonna say it. This is an extraordinary lather.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. I don't know.
We're gonna have to Rosham to shave with this one first because wow, beautiful, and the lavender. The lavender just brings it together almost like a mint candy kind of thing.
It's like that in between, the perfect thing to kind of calm down the menthol peppermint to just make it more winter even keel. Like those colors on the label now, totally the lavender and the eucalyptus, they dance together wonderfully.
And you know what? Let's hook up the sled dogs because it's time to go a little bit deeper. There is just something hiding in the frost and the pepper, and just those slightly vague scent notes that just make this so magical. This has all the magic of those colors.
It really does, and almost how the sparkle of the label, or like even looking up at the lights,
right?
Like there are different. You can pull it apart, or you can just enjoy the rainbow.
Because you know, if you are looking at the northern lights, you're not doing it from 20,000 feet unless you're in a plane. Mm-hmm. You're standing in the middle of a forest, or you're standing on a glacier, or you're standing somewhere that has beautiful smells to it. So it's kind of giving you all of those things.
It's the perfect one for us to have as like our first winter-esque soap.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Like, I'm really glad this is the one that's kind of branching into almost December.
This should have been on the Christmas set. This is a beautiful winter set, y'all. This leaves fall behind.
Right, but some people are starting to get snow right now, so it really oddly fits, you know?
No, we were talking to Thirsty Badger the other day, and we were like, hey, what's your weather like, dude? And he's like, 1. It's 1.
Excuse me, what?
Thank you to in California who are putting on your sweaters for a 62-degree day.
We can't hang with that.
It's 1 degree right now. Yeah, so he's experiencing this right now.
Ooh,
and I love that this is going to bring a little bit of a cooling sensation from that eucalyptus, from that menthol, because peppermint has menthol in it naturally. So.
Well, and it's funny. The other day, Marcus busted out beach, and he wanted to be more in like the summer vibe.
I did.
But this would be exactly the opposite. Yes. If you're in summer and you want winter.
And you need a little bit of a winter injection, there you go.
Perfect.
You're there.
Yeah, some people just crave that feeling of being cold and being outdoors. Like, this is your friend if you need a little bit of that. And it's not too icy.
Right.
It's just a little hint. Like we even have the dew that has menthol in it.
Yes,
and it's kind of the summer crosses over, but this is totally a good winter with
Yeah.
menthol.
And it is funny that you said that because I was like craving fall stuff. And then there was just that one random Thursday where I just wanted the beach and she said, take your own advice.
Why not? That's what we did on the episode.
In the middle of winter when it's cold, throw on the beach
it
and you'll
out.
have a summer day again. And that's part of the reason I love our shaving locker is when I open it, it's not just about what do I want to smell like. It's about where do I want to go this morning? Where do I want to go today?
This little dude on there is so darn cool. It looks like the mixing hat from Harry Potter, kind of.
Oh,
on top.
That
but
totally
he's-
looks like the sorting hat,
right,
y'all.
So, and there's lots of snow in Harry Potter. I don't know if that's on purpose. We like watching our YouTube videos of otters too. I have to say they are freaking adorable.
Right? So it's pretty easy. All you have to do is pack a lunch and grab a pair of shoes, ones that you really trust, and then grab a compass because it only knows how to point in one direction. Start heading north. And pretty soon, after you deal with Border Patrol and all of that stuff, the light is going to get a little bit dimmer and the weather's going to get a little bit colder. And on that very first night where the corner of your eye catches something up in the sky and you look up and see those beautiful magnetic green and blue pulses lighting up your imagination, you, my friend, just got your own.
So head over to nobleotter.com where you'll find this and a bunch of other cool stuff.
Well, I am hot off my shave. I am cold off my shave with Northern Elixir. I was in the mood for menthol tonight, and boy, did this deliver. Whoa, y'all, it had a nice punch to it. And it's my first Noble Otter. Y'all, what a beautiful lather. What a beautiful lather. Just a fantastic, slick, thick, sticky hug to my face, and just the razor knew just what to do with it. And the scent is just still lingering beautifully, and bathroom smells good. Hey, what a great shave. Thank you, Noble Otter. Welcome to messages.
So we've decided this is our last call for your Christmas holiday
Ding, ding,
requests.
ding, ding, ding. Last call,
Put 'em
people. If any of you have a Christmas scent that you'd like us to cover for the holiday season,
Yeah.
artisans are just starting to release them now. Put them in the comments of this video, and we'll be sure to try to put in a pre-order.
Yeah,
to
we've
get
been reassembling our schedule, so we got a few little holes left. So
Yes, we
hopefully
sure do.
they'll make it.
So, we are so looking forward to this Christmas season
Yes.
with all of you. Thank you for being here.
Wow, this reflective label is just beyond gorgeous. You can totally see like the constellations going on.
You know, it's almost an earth note that I
Is
get.
that what it is?
Almost like not dirt. Get that out of your head.
No.
But like the beautiful smell.
But
of
it's like
standing in
frozen
farm,
ground.
or like right, like the frozen tundra. I don't know what tundra smells like. I know Old Spice actually made a tundra deodorant.
Oh, well then maybe that's,
Are you
by
kidding me?
the smell of the air, you
Maybe
need to put your
this
boots
is what
on.
tundra smells like.
Right? You
yo.
need your boots, the non-slip boots. You need the ones with the grippies.
I just love that this isn't just all up here. I love the grounding of this. I love the spiciness. I love I can feel the ground
Right?
under me to look up and
Right?
feel
How does it have that
dwarfed by
pull
these
to know
lights.
like your feet are grounded, but you need to look up to get the full whiff?
Right.
Or
And you know,
view.
it's funny because sometimes you'll be standing somewhere and you hear something and you know where you are. You see something
Yeah.
and you know where you are. Your nose? Why is that left out of the equation? Why not, when you just bring this in, do you not sense that you are taken somewhere else for real? Because sometimes I do.
Right, and that's what got us into this in the whole first place, like, was being taken to these cool places and pictures, all from our safety of our home. You can just take a whiff and be taken away.
How beautiful. I'm shaving with this first. I
Okay,
think it's been
I'm
decided.
down.
I'm gonna
You're
go
a
right now,
menthol
Brenda.
fan. I'll let
yeah,
you
I
grade
can
it.
get away with it today. This is great.
Hey,
All right.
perfect. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.